Hey, Bulldogs. Welcome to Van Meter's new podcast, The Doghouse. This will be our kickoff for the Van Meter's latest AV Club. I'm your host, Brody Wiederholt, here alongside with our leaders of the AV Club, Mr. Pape and Orion Vaughn. The Doghouse is designed to showcase what's going on around Van Meter and Van Meter schools. We first kind of started this idea, around a year ago. We thought of the idea and we kind of just had it as a thought, and then we started to get more serious about it. Like you really started to kick it off, and that's when we started to do more stuff with it. Like we built a budget, we have built schematics for like a little rig, a little tech rig. Orion did that actually. We so now we're finally starting to kick it off.
Yeah.
We have our own space now, and yeah. So
Yeah, it's come a long way. This kind of thing takes a long time to plan, to budget for, like you said, to figure out the logistics. All it was a great idea, when we talked about it a year ago, but then to actually put it into action, takes a lot of steps to actually get to this point. So it's exciting to actually see it come to life.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard, getting something started with this when, you have a wife and kids, or you have like schoolwork to go on top of,
Do you have wife and kids? Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, that's it.
That's
Yeah.
me.
But
Yeah.
it's hard because it turns into a hobby, You don't do this for a credit. You don't do this for, um anything else. You do it because you want to do it, and you do it because you love doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, last year I was pretty busy. So I didn't really build out the budget or anything. That was mostly Orion. So, how was that?
Well, Pape gave me a list of a different guy that did it, and I was like, well, we talked to this other guy that did different schools ones, and he was like, well, why don't you just go with one ecosystem and that's it? So we chose Black Magic, and now we're trying to hopefully budget out a full Black Magic setup, which is just a really expensive camera and all their processors and stuff like that. We have already started to actually buy the stuff. The camera that you're looking through right now is actually a Black Magic. And hopefully in the far future, maybe not with us, without us, whatever, we will hopefully have, Black Magic stuff. It will look all nice and all pretty.
Yeah, this is really this first episode. Looking down the line, a year, 2 years, 5 years, even, this is gonna be a lot different. Right now we have the set, and that's great. Right now we can really only with our setup right now, we can really only fit 2 guests in. We're maybe hoping to improve that and maybe find somewhere where we can get a bigger space far in the future. But right now, we're really just focusing on getting it down and sharing parts about our community and starting to expand ourselves. Right now, we're running our scripts off of a MacBook, and then we're running the recording off of a MacBook, and eventually we're hoping to get some other things like a Mac Mini or a monitor to read our scripts.
Teleprompter.
So what kind of content are we gonna be making here? What are we going to be? What kind of videos are we going to be talking about?
So we don't really have anything specifically in mind for this podcast. We want to outreach to the community and really focus on the smaller parts of the community that not everyone knows about. Like, for instance, later down the line, we're going to be doing a video on marching band with our drum majors, and we'll get more later on that episode about that. But really, it's there's people who have gone through high school and done marching band, gone through college, and now do it as a career for their job, and they know everything about marching band. But there's some people who go out to a football game and they see the people marching during halftime and they see the outfits, but they don't really know what it's about. And that's the point of this podcast, is to really outreach to the community, along with our other part of the podcast, which we want to do, which is just updates on things, if you guys want to.
Yeah, just like whatever is happening throughout the school. So if there's a current sports going on, or the musical, or whatever major activities happening at that time of the year, we want to bring in some of those leaders, some of the student leaders, or adult leaders to have them on and just talk about what's happening. Like you said, kind of fill in people what's happening that they might not know about certain events. But just give a chance to, yeah, to talk about their season, talk about their show, performance, whatever it is that's coming up, and yeah, go behind the scenes a little bit.
Yeah. And while I am your host for today, I will not always be your host. Our next episode will actually have Mason Bradley hosting. He will be talking about the homecoming court,
Mm-hmm.
but this isn't the crew isn't set. The 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 people we're interviewing aren't set. The topic isn't set. What's set is what we plan to do, like how we plan to outreach.
And to add on to that, if you have any ideas, if you're a student out there, listening and watching, if you have any ideas for episodes, there's some things going on in the school that we probably don't even know about that you want to highlight. It's things in the art department or, the elementary part of things or, whatever that's going on. We would love to sit down and talk. And if you're interested in helping and being part of the AV club and doing all the editing and things like that, we could also use more help with that. So there's opportunities for, other students to get involved with this as well.
Yeah. This is just the start of the AV Club. We hope in the future that it will grow and that we'll outreach to more parts of the community and really help the community grow together and collaborate together. If you would like to support our AV Club, please go check out the Van Meter Performing Arts Booster Club to donate and help fund this podcast and some of the other stuff like our upcoming events, marching bands, Night of the Living Dead, show choirs, Icarus, the Performing Arts Newsies, and much more. With this podcast, we hope to give insight into events and groups happening in Van Meter. I hope you're excited to see new episodes come out, as we also have one coming up shortly about the homecoming court, which we just did talk about. So stay tuned, and thanks for listening.